Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. And today we're going to be exploring the world of global marketing. And I think specifically what I'm really interested in talking about today is translation
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
and the importance of it. And we have a great source today. We're using Salvador Agrica's work.
Yeah.
He's a thought leader in global communication. He's got a great YouTube channel called Translation Tales.
I love that channel.
I love that name.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think it really kind of sets the tone for what we're going to be talking about today because it is like, these little stories, these tales about.
Yeah, these cautionary tales. Right?
Yeah, these cautionary tales. Exactly like, imagine you're a company.
Yeah.
You're launching this new product. You're going to a foreign country.
You got your strategy.
You got your strategy. You got your packaging.
Packaging's on point.
The advertising campaign is perfect. You've got your.
Everything's dialed in.
Everything's dialed in.
Yeah.
But there's this one tiny little detail.
Oh.
And it's the name.
His name.
It's the name.
Oh, boy.
And if you don't get that right,
It can all fall apart.
it can all fall apart. And I think one of the best examples of this is the Chevy Nova.
Yeah, classic example, isn't it?
Oh, it's a classic example, right?
Everyone knows the Nova.
Like a great car, you know?
Wonderful car.
But Nova in Spanish,
Doesn't go.
doesn't go.
Yeah.
Not really the message you want to send to potential car buyers.
Not a great selling point when your car doesn't actually move.
Yeah, and it's just like, you can just imagine like the marketing team's faces when they realize this blunder, right?
Oh, the face palms heard around the world.
The face palms heard around the world. And it's not just Chevy. I mean, we've got Coors, too.
Oh, Coors, yeah.
Right? Turn it loose.
Yeah, that one didn't quite translate the way they hoped.
Yeah, no, it took on a whole new meaning.
Let's just say it led to some unexpected interpretations.
Yeah, a different kind of loosening, shall we
Yeah.
say.
Right. Maybe not the kind of association you want with your beer.
And it's funny because, like Orderica talks about this a lot in his translation tales. And it's like, these stories are funny, but it's like there's a deeper point here, right?
Oh, absolutely. They're hilarious, but there's a lesson there.
It's cultural sensitivity.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's about understanding that words have power and they have different meanings in different contexts.
And, we're not just talking about like avoiding embarrassment here, right? This is about connecting with your audience
Exactly.
on a real level.
Yeah, you want to build a connection. You want to resonate with people.
And some companies have actually managed to turn these initial like translation blunders
Uh-huh.
into success stories.
Oh, yeah, some real turnaround.
And I think KFC in China is a perfect example.
Oh, KFC, great example.
Right. So they've got finger-looking good.
Finger-lickin good.
Translates to
Which initially became eat your fingers off.
eat your fingers off.
Not exactly appetite.
Not exactly appetizing.
No, not really the message you want to send in the culinary world.
No, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
They didn't just fix the translation.
Right.
They actually took the time to understand Chinese dining customs.
Yeah, they did their homework.
They put rice and tea on the menu alongside the chicken.
Smart move.
So smart.
Showed real respect for the culture.
It really showed that they understood.
Yeah.
And I just think that's a brilliant move.
Absolutely turning a potential disaster into a triumph.
And then there's the story of Coca-Cola in China.
Oh, Coca-Cola.
Yeah, what happened there?
Their name originally sounded like Bite the Wax Tadpole.
Bite the wax tadpole. Now, that doesn't sound very refreshing, does it?
Not very refreshing.
Not the image you want for a beverage.
Not at all. But they rebranded it
They did.
to Coca-Cola,
Coca-Cola.
which translates beautifully to delicious happiness.
Oh, I love that.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
beautiful.
come on, that's marketing genius right there.
Yeah, they nailed it.
And, it really highlights this principle of localization, right?
Localization, absolutely key.
It's not just about translating the words.
Right. It's about adapting your message. It's about understanding cultural semiotics,
Yeah.
how colors and symbols, and even gestures
Oh, yeah, gestures are a whole other can of worms.
can have different meanings across cultures.
Huge cultural differences there.
So we've seen how high the stakes are.
Yeah, the stakes are high.
But let's get practical.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
What are some key takeaways for our listeners who might be venturing into international markets?
Well, I think Orderica sums it up perfectly with his motto, localize, don't just translate. I love that.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
It means going beyond those literal translations, really understanding the nuances of your target audience.
Yeah.
Test your message with native speakers. Do your cultural homework. Remember, humor and idioms rarely translate directly.
And don't forget about visual elements.
Oh, yeah. Visuals are crucial.
A color that symbolizes good luck in one culture might represent danger in another.
Absolutely. You got to be mindful of those cultural differences.
Okay, so to really drive this point home, let's give our listeners a little challenge. Oh, a challenge. I like it.
Imagine a U.S. coffee company
Yeah.
launching in Italy
U.S. coffee company going to Italy. All right, I'm with it.
with the slogan, Experience the Grande.
Experience the grand.
What potential pitfalls do you see here?
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Think about it.
Okay, so we're in Italy. Grande just means big.
Just means big.
And so are they really saying experience the big?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not very catchy, is it?
Not very inspiring.
Not exactly enticing the Italian coffee connoisseurs.
So it's a good reminder that even seemingly harmless words
Yeah,
can have these unintended consequences.
absolutely.
And if you're curious about the answer or you just want to learn more about avoiding these kinds of international marketing mishaps,
Yeah.
I highly recommend checking out Salvador Dorica's YouTube channel, Translation Tales.
Great channel.
It's a great channel.
He's got a knack for making these complex topics understandable and entertaining.
Yeah, he really breaks it down with humor and clarity.
Yeah.
And offers these practical strategies that anyone can use.
Exactly. You don't need to be a marketing guru to get something out of it.
And it's a fantastic resource for anyone who wants to succeed in today's interconnected world.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, successful global marketing, it's all about building bridges, not burning them.
And on that note, we leave you with this final thought.
Okay, hit us with it.
If even giants like Chevy and Coca-Cola can stumble, what steps can you take to ensure that your message resonates authentically and effectively across cultures?
That's a great question to ponder.
Yeah, something to think about.